Hello on Venturist video blog. This video is one of the reviews type of videos on my channel where we look at useful van life related products, and this time we will look at wireless backup cameras with monitor. That's interesting. If you're familiar with my channel, you could saw a little while back ago, like 2 years, I did a video about installation 2 backup cameras with monitor in my van. It was a super cheap Chinese system, like the cheapest cameras and monitor basically you could find, like 60 bucks for whole system. And it was a lot of wiring and connection. And the thing is, I could do that only in the start of building my vehicle, because for now all this wiring and all these compartments where I made this wiring is just closed with my furniture and panels and all the things, and I just don't have access to it. So if I now want to install this system, that could be a hell of a work, and I just didn't know where to put all these wires now. But the Haloview company that reach the market with their new product reach me by the mail and ask if I want to look at their new thing, that wireless cameras. Yeah, the cameras that don't need the wire to transfer the image from the camera to the monitor. You see, it has these antennas, and you need only connect power to the camera, power to the monitor, and it works. So yeah, I answer that I want to see that and try it and compare it to my cheap system, because this system is quite expensive. But yeah, installation is hell of a easier way. Just connect power, install it anywhere in your van, and you're done. So in this video we will look at this system and try it and test it and compare to my cheap Chinese system. And let's first look what in this package. Let's see what inside. Open it up, and from the start we see this part with antennas, one camera with some wiring, and the monitor. Oh, it's quite big. Very nicely made. The instruction for the monitor and specification for the camera. The monitor stand. It puts somewhere there. And what else? We have the monitor shade for better view in sunny days, and all the wiring. This is wiring for the camera. It's wireless, so you only need the power, and that's all. And the wires for monitor, it's more complex. It has many wires to switch, separate cameras on and off if you want to install some kind of switches, but you not required to use all that wires. Only power is required to use this setup. Also some screws, and also screws and hex, and the stand. It's metal if you want to fix your monitor on a flat surface and not use this stand, so you have some options. Also, I have second camera. It comes separately in the cardboard box, and it have camera specification, camera itself, some screws, hex wrench, and wiring for the power and antenna. That's all package for the camera. I have here a 12-volt power source like you have in your van or car, so I will try this setup right there. I will make a very basic connection. I will use only 2 wires from all the display wiring, only for the power, and I will connect 2 wires power for my cameras. And now when I have power on these connectors, I can connect my devices. Let's see. I power up the monitor, it starts right up and it's already working, but no cameras to show. Let's power up the first camera. Oh, it works already. You can see, hey, here on the display, and I will put it there. Oh, I can put it here so you can see my dog is sleeping there. And okay, the picture quality is quite nice. Let's add one more camera. I power up the second camera, but I couldn't see any image on the display. For this camera, probably it's because it comes separately and not paired with this display, but it's very easy to do. I just go to the menu and select the pairing option, and now I just need to power off this camera and power it again. And that's all. Now it works. Hello! I can see my setup for the filming, and I like how this camera deals with the very bright sources of light. This light is super bright, and it shows very clear image. I quite didn't like that it stretched the image, because probably this camera is a 4:3 aspect ratio and this monitor is 16:9, but yeah. This display has a lot of functions. For now it works as a normal auto scanning mode. It just switch from cameras that works from the first to second, and again and again and again in circles. You can switch that off and just choose yourself what camera you want to see right now. But also it has a split screen mode. You can see the first and second camera at the same time, and also you can go to menu and choose what the split screen mode you want to see there. And it has quad mode and quad with some kind of layout different, and you can turn it off if you don't need it. For example, I will set the quad mode with 4 cameras, and now if I will go to this split screen view, you can see the first and second camera works at the same time, and if you have 2 more cameras, it will show there, and it's quad same time display mode, which is really cool. And this display supports 4 cameras wireless, which is make it kind of surveillance monitoring system. And also it has a micro SD card slot, so you could also record all the information the camera sees. Also it has a microphone on each camera, and you can wirelessly hear what's up in each camera. So yeah, it has a lot of functions, and you can see here you can set up a picture like a volume. Let's set the volume and hear how it will work. Whoa! Okay, this camera. Okay. Yeah, you can hear it works. I will turn it off now. And also what we have here, you can set up the flipping and mirrored image, depends on how you install the cameras. Also it has some settings for pale, NTC and auto dimming function, which is really nice for the monitor, I guess. So it will adjust its brightness depends on the aerial lighting, which is really nice. In auto scan option we can choose what cameras we want that it shows automatically, and what time we want that cameras is changed in this mode. And also it has a record on the SD card, as I said, and it can record all the information and stops when card is full, or cover it so it will repeatedly erase and put new files there if card is full. Also, we can play the videos from the SD card if I had it to, and pairing, that's all the functions it has. So now I will go to my van and try it there and compare it to my cheap cameras. I will not install these cameras right now, so I just put it back near my old cameras on the magnet and connect it to my wiring in the van. Let's see how it looks. Okay, a fairly bright image. View angles is pretty good, not much of a loss. And let's compare it to my older display, and well, it's much brighter and the image is much sharper. I will try to show you the closer comparison, and it's more saturated. Well, in general, it's just better. It's a little more squished because of the different aspect ratio of the cameras and display, because this display is wider than my old one. But yeah, in general, you can see the difference between the cheap monitor and the better, more expensive one. Let's make an interesting test and see how far actually these cameras could work. And don't forget, my van is 7 meters already and cameras on the back. And I will go from it. It's about 7 meters more from the van and still works pretty good. Okay, it works fine. I will go far more. Also, the camera is recording now. I insert an SD card, so I will show you how it looks. Okay, for now I'm thinking about 30 meters. Well, if you wonder this camera works or not on the long tracks, well, they probably will, because my van is right here and camera still works. Now I will go further and still works. Well, it still works. And that's all for this video. I will give you a link to the Haloview website and maybe a product link to Amazon web shop to this system with wireless cameras and monitor. They also do wired cameras, but yeah, I'm most interested in this one because it works quite good and the quality is just amazing, like a real brand good product. So yeah, I'm quite happy about the thing. It has a lot more functions than I expected, like recording to SD card and picture-in-picture with a different grid with many cameras, and you can build a surveillance system based on these cameras, or basically any backup parking side view things on a vehicle of any type. And it has a long range of working, and yeah, I quite like it. Only one down thing is price, but if price is fine for you, yeah, I can recommend this item. So that's all for this video. Links will be in the description, and I will see you in next videos about my project or reviews or anything you will watch next. Bye!